Hi, this is Mato. Welcome to my online chess lecture. In this video I will show you a game between Steven Solomon and Jilin Zhang. This is a game from the Australian Chess Championship 2024, and this is a game from the round 8. Steven Solomon had white pieces and he started with d4. Jilin Zhang played knight to f6, c4, g6, knight to c3, d5, the Grunfeld Defence, c takes on d5, knight takes on d5, e4, knight takes on c3, pawn takes knight, bishop to g7, knight to f3, c5, attacking the white center, all the standard moves, bishop to e3, Jilin Zhang castled king's side, bishop to e2, c takes on d4, c takes on d4, queen to a5 check, bishop to d2 is the most played move, and this is what Solomon played, bishop to d2, queen to a3, white to move. Castling is the most played move. Instead, Solomon played rook to b1, daring black to take the pawn on a2, and the offer was accepted. Queen takes on a2. Solomon castled kingside, queen to e6, attacking the pawn on e4, queen to c2 defending. a5. If black reaches the endgame, this pawn may become very dangerous. d5, queen to d6, rook from f to c1, black to move. Jilin Zhang decided to give up the pawn on b7 and develop the bishop to g4. Solomon captured the pawn on b7 with the rook. Bishop takes on f3, white to move. How would you recapture, with the bishop or with the pawn? Solomon recaptured with the pawn, and this proved to be a better move. You will see why. Bishop to e5, attacking the pawn on h2. How would you defend the pawn? Instead of defending the pawn, bishop to h6, attacking the rook. Rook to d8, let's take it back. If bishop takes on h2, king to g2. After rook to e8, bishop to b5, rook to d8, bishop to g5. And white has a good compensation for the sacrificed pawn. Back to our game. So in this position we have rook to d8, queen to d2, bishop to g7. Again, if bishop takes on h2, then king to g2, after bishop to e5, f4, bishop to g7, e5, queen to a3, bishop takes on g7, king takes on g7, rook from c to c7, and white is standing better. Back to our game. Bishop to g7 was played, and Solomon did not trade the bishops. He played bishop to e3. Knight to d7, f4, a4, rook to c6, queen to a3, e5. White has a very strong and annoying center. In this position, Jilin Zhang decided to give up the knight for 2 pawns to break up the center. And we have knight takes on e5, f takes on e5, queen to a1 check, king to g2, queen takes on e5, bishop to c4, a3, getting closer to glory. Blocking with the bishop on a2, h5, queen to d3, rook to a4, h3, queen to a1, queen to c2, defending and attacking. Black to move. Bishop to b2. Perhaps rook to h4 should have been considered. Bishop to b2 has some downsides. Black is threatening to take the bishop, but white can take the rook on a4. What would you do in this position if you had white pieces? Solomon played rook takes pawn on e7. Queen takes bishop on a2. Should white capture the rook, or maybe there is a better move? Solomon played rook takes pawn on g6 check. Kaboom! King to f8. If f takes on g6, then queen takes on g6 check after king to f8. Queen to f7 check was made us. Back to our game. King to f8 was played. White to move. What would you do? White played a move and black resigned, and the move is rook to e8 check. Black resigned. Let's see what happens if black captures the rook with the king. Then one line goes like this. Queen to c6 check, rook to d7, queen to c8 check, rook to d8, rook to g8 check, king to e7, queen takes rook, checkmate. Back to our game. And if in this position black captures with the rook, then queen to c5 check, rook to e7, queen to c8 check, rook to e8, bishop to c5 check, mate. Wow, that was a brilliantly played game by Stephen Solomon. What do you think of this game? And that is all. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. I wish you good luck with your chess, and bye for now.